Hey, how's it going? Spooky Scary Sunday. Looks like you're on time this time. Let's continue this same energy next week. We gonna hit every Sunday on time. It's been about a week. I haven't heard from Edward, haven't seen him. Let's knock on wood. Let's make sure we don't manifest anything into existence. But I haven't seen him, haven't heard from him, so we're just gonna continue. How you doing? How's it going? So let's get right into it. If you don't know what Spooky Scary Sunday is by now, then here are the options. Option A, you just subscribe. Which, if that's the case, welcome to the Samurai. We're probably hands down the best community on YouTube. Yes, sir! Option B, you're not subscribed at all.
What?
Why aren't you subscribed? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to subscribe, after which you will suffer severe consequences. 5 seconds. Looks like your allotted time has elapsed. I know my eyes are deceiving me. Let me put my Easy Gang screeners on. Now available at... It's been a while since I had to reach for this. Show up on time and Samurai slice the like button, alright? I don't like to be in this position. I don't like to threaten my own community, but I will. What's wrong with me? I'm sorry about that, guys. I think I just a little stressed out lately, I guess. The woman. Ooh.
It was a late, moonless, snowy night. I heard the chilling cry of a bobcat as I arrived home from my parents' house, where we had just had Thanksgiving dinner in northern Michigan. Exhausted.
Michigan? I recognize him! That's my boy Dylan!
Exhausted, I had finally made it to my bed when my asked for nacho cheese munchies. Reluctantly, I laced up my boots and went to my car. Due to the cold, it took me a while to start the car, which only made me more irritated. But eventually I got it started, and I arrived at the convenience store to retrieve mandated snacks. As I left the store, walking back towards my car, I saw a shadow of movement out of the corner of my eye. What looked like a person stood near the dumpster, just out of the light. I stepped towards the figure, and she looked at me with a giant sin.
Let's do a quick little survey. I'm gonna pass it on over to our game show host. Thanks, Corey. So, before we get started... That's not a mic, that's a lint roller! Someone kill that guy. Sir, come over here, please. Wait, no, I was just kidding. Yeah. Stop moving, sir. Wait, sir. Get off me! You earned that one, pal. Hey! Good job. You are going to survive. It seems that we got some interference.
Like a person stood near the dumpster, just out of the light. I stepped towards the figure, and she looked at me with a giant sinister smile.
Oh!
Her face was so weathered, it looked like she had cracks all over her face. She was crouched down and appeared to be chewing on something.
Oh,
I looked to see what she was chewing on. To my surprise, it was a severed arm. It looked old, as if it had been rotting for weeks. I saw her glance at something in her pocket. I could see the outline of what looked like a pocket knife. As soon as I looked back up, she quickly charged me. I pushed her away and ran back to the convenience store.
Okay, last time I'm a posse, bro. You see that freaking poem of justice?
Burst through the door and frantically yelled towards the cashier to call the police as I turned to lock it. He asked me, "What's going on?" I scowled at him.
What's going on with your hair?
"Please, just call the cops." I looked back outside and saw the woman had moved across the street and was still scrutinizing me as she maintained her benevolent grin. Look, there's a girl out there who's trying to kill me. Looking over me, he replied, I don't see anyone out there, sir. Those words shook me, even to this day. When the police reached the gas station, they began looking around for the woman while one of the officers asked me what had happened, and I told him the details of the encounter. One of the officers came back and said he couldn't find anything.
Oh, man.
I then took them back to where I first noticed her. We spent a few minutes intently searching, but there was no proof she was ever even there.
No blood on the ground?
The officer cocked his head and looked at me as if I was deranged and asked me in a judgmental tone, Are you feeling okay? I was about to defend myself, and then I started to think. I am tired, and I have had a couple of drinks, so I just told him, Yes, sir. Sorry for bothering you. I hope you have a nice night. And then I drove home. I got home at around 4 o'clock in the morning. My greeted me with an angered but concerning tone of voice. She asked me,
Where were you? Are you okay?
So I told her everything that happened. Of course, she didn't believe me. I couldn't get to sleep that night. I sat in my bed questioning my sanity, wondering if it was all even real.
It was real.
Crazy? Maybe I'm just tired.
No.
But no, that can't be it. I saw it.
I palm fisted
But if I saw it, why was there no proof? Where did the arm go? Where did she go? Before I knew it, it was 7 in the morning, and I had to go to work.
Damn.
I threw on my jacket as I was about to head to the construction site, and I put my hand in my pocket and noticed that there was a hole in it. It wasn't there the other day. I thought, what if she caught my jacket as I ran? Which further proves my suspicion that she was real. I told my friends at work what had happened, and they didn't believe me either. They made jokes about it the entire day, but I had my bowling tournament that day, so that gave me something to look forward to. I got home and hung my vest and jacket up and rapidly put on my bowling shoes and got my bowling ball. Looked at me with a pleasant smile and said,
When will you be back?
Probably around 11.
Don't be long.
What you laughing at?
I won't. Don't worry. At around 10:30, the tournament had finally finished, and we had won. I was so thrilled I had forgotten about the woman. As we were leaving, I noticed something at the other end of the parking lot. It was that psychotic woman. We stared at each other for what felt like an eternity. She slowly started moving towards me while waving her knife in the air and making cuts.
Ask your boys, do y'all
quickly
see
jumped
that?
into my car and turned it on. As I looked up, I saw she was standing in front of me, staring at me. She slowly walked over to my window, and she said in a quiet, deep, and scratchy voice,
Little pig, let me in.
I was frozen in fear, but I snapped back to reality when she banged on the roof of my car, screaming. I quickly slammed my foot on the accelerator and didn't let off it until I couldn't see her anymore. When I arrived home, I told her what happened. Like last time, she didn't believe me. I really thought I was insane,
Dude.
but I tried to forget about it and get some sleep.
Okay, last time. Why didn't he just ask his friends? They were standing right there. Hey guys, I might be on this lean still from last night, so do y'all see that girl at the other end of the parking lot or not? Now, if they bros, they're gonna be like, it's like, are you on that lean again? Or they're gonna be like, yeah, who is that? Do you know her? In which case, you will have proven if you're crazy or not.
Later that night, I woke up and saw her in my room. All she said was, let me in, over and over, as she got closer. She then started shouting,
Let me in, let me in, let me in! Let me in!
Come on, Paul. Stop being difficult.
Let me
Whoa!
I was wondering how in the world my hadn't heard this going on. The woman was right next to me.
Hit
and
her!
held up a knife to me. That's when I fainted. I woke startled in my room, dripping with sweat. Then I remembered I don't have
Huh?
nor a house or a family.
Come on, Paul. Time for your morning meds. Let me in.
Oh, snap.
Nothing better than a steaming hot cup of coffee to wake me up in the morning.
What's wrong with his face? This one is called The Accident POV by The Legends. True horror stories POV, so you know it's about to be a banger. Now this was sent to us by Denzel Todd over on Twitter, who said, I promise this really scared me. Me and my daughter both watch your content and love it. Well, being it that it is a True Horror Stories POV video, we gotta set that mood right. Turn the volume up, guys. Turn the volume up. It looks like before we even press play, we got some ad here. What are they selling? Real estate or something like that? Buy, sell, rent?
Mami cakap tak ada susah nak cari agent ni. Sekejap je kat sejak jumpa. Tak payah nak cari lama-lama.
Take a long time.
Nampak?
See?
Aku buka je tu dapat. Mami. Cute lah. 1001 excuses.
Look at that English. Okay.
Itulah. But it's not safe. I keep telling her. You see the place is so ulu kat sini. Ya Allah. Habis she sama tinggal seorang-seorang. She should, I don't know lah, penat lah. Tired of this.
They've been going a long distance.
Abang ini susu di sini?
Yeah, helping the cow.
Oh, so sorry. Sakit pada.
You're whapping her foot.
Alamak. Sal. I forgot my bag.
Don't leave me here. Don't leave me.
Okay, you just sit here.
No.
Aduh, cepat.
No, I'm not waiting here. I got one leg. Oh my. No. You're not about to. That's the worst jump scare of Spooky Scary Sunday history. Oh my gosh, that happened so fast. I'm hearing a noise and then oh, my eyes watering. Hold on. I'm hearing a noise. And then she says, oh, you're back already? And then my mind is like, yo, she is definitely not back that fast. We ain't even hear no footsteps walking up, Chief. Then they hit us with the quick. I spit all over my screen. I'm not rewinding that. I can't. Whoa. A lot of quick movement. Got my hands up. Oh my gosh! What's these footsteps? Bro, I'm not digging this. I'm not. Ooh. Scream for help, lady. Oh my gosh! Bro, stop it! I can't. Too many in a row.
Aduh, ya Allah.
Get in a chair.
Sakit sih.
Bro, stop! Oh my gosh.
Okay, kejap. Kasih kat Steve pegang.
Keep her in your vision, please. I'm stressed.
Tolong
Don't leave me. Hold my hand.
Thank you, Nana.
Where was you at?
Dia semua boleh. Thank you. Ni boleh kat sini.
She ain't gonna ask like, how did you get out of the chair?
From here. Tolak kat sana ke apa benda?
Bro.
Tolak sana.
Bro.
Sana. Pergi sana.
Big belum ni.
We're good.
Tolak. Just tarik.
Nai tengah tarik.
Tak boleh
Well, help me up then. Skip the chair. Stay with me, girl. Stay with me.
Dah start reverse.
Aku lagi sedut.
Ya Allah Tuhanku. Kenapa boleh macam gini Tadi padahal ada break tau. Nai dah call by dia belum?
Oh.
Masih jalan sini
No.
You call by dia already
No.
Nai Nai
Bro, the turning, I can't.
Tolong kasih dia tu. Kasih kau. Jadi abang dia tolong abang angkat aku.
Allah. Okay. B.
Don't put me back in the chair. I'm not getting back in the chair.
Okay, dah. Buka pintu. Allah.
I'd rather smell his hot breath than get back in that chair. What was that? I saw something.
Alamak. Wheelchair.
Oh, okay, Nai ambil.
No, Naya.
Tak apa. Tak payah.
Mana tak ada. Kau mana?
Tak payah. Just
Yes.
go. Tak payah.
Just trust me.
Gila.
What is it? In the video, please. Stop it. Is it over? I think that's it. Guys, that was the scariest True Horror Stories POV. I used to think the scariest one was when the guy, you remember when the guy was running backwards? Oh my God! I don't even know what episode that was. Just the fact that she couldn't see who was pushing the chair. And then they lock you in and you're just so restricted, you know? Then they freaking hitting these abrupt turns like that was the loudest scream I've ever done. I get it. Christmas time. Okay. Dad, Mom, Sarah. For Santa. Scotty. They starting already. Nobody in the house hear all that glass? Oh. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, glass. Run away, dog. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh! Get off me! That dog not playing! And I ain't done with you! I know what it looks like, guys. Oh, that was such a wholesome one. That was so wholesome. Look at the dog at the end. Just like, hey guys. See, now what y'all suckers don't know is that dog just saved your freaking life. Scary Skinwalker. Y'all ever heard of skinwalkers? X-Men cartoons is a beast, man. Hello. Oh,
my family and I live in Arizona, and we occasionally visit our Navajo family in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We left early to get there by noon or less. It is a very long and boring trip there. But we get there before noon and we have time to
running like that.
talk with...
No. No, hold up. Bring that back, young boy. Look at my man running.
Get there before noon and we have time to mess around and talk with our extended family. And we, kids, start to play around till the evening starts to show.
I love the animation style though. Like, I love it. Oh no.
The house is too small for everyone to fit and sleep in. Some of the kids have to sleep in the trailer and truck camper, but 2 of my cousins and I had the amazing luck of sleeping in the old, slightly torn tent.
Okay. Not very, you know, nice or safe. No, thank you.
We are well asleep at this point, and for some unknown reason, I wake up. Of course, I'm still tired and rubbing my eyes while yawning, meaning I wasn't well aware of my surroundings. Once I finish rubbing my eyes, I look straight at the entrance of the tent and see a figure, illuminated by the back porch light, standing in front of the tent. At first I was scared, but thought it was my other cousins just messing with us. As this person was still standing outside our tent looking at us, I turned to one of my older cousins who was 2 years older than me to wake him up and tell him that someone was standing outside of our tent.
Bro, wake up!
He tries to brush me off, but I persist and he turns to me and asks me what I wanted. I tell him to look at the entrance of the tent, and he does.
Yeah, you see it?
I've never seen someone go from the brink of sleep to sheer panic and alertness in their eyes that fast before.
Yeah.
He looks at me with this panicked face and tells me to be quiet. He whispers to me that it's a skinwalker and that we need to be quiet again.
Skinwalker?
We lay there for the longest time, and from my memory, it was at least an hour or more. We were just about to go back to sleep because it hadn't done anything.
Bro, stay back.
Then it started to move around the tent.
Bro, that thing Naruto running around the tent right now. Woo!
Remember when I said this was an old tent? Yeah, it had some holes in it.
Oh, fantastic. And you're probably cold, too. I mean, what if it rains?
One of the holes was the size of a quarter, and I decided to be brave. As it continues to walk around the tent a 4th time, I slowly crawl towards the hole and try to take a look.
Why?
As I did this, my cousin told me to get back to the bed or it'll hurt us. Of course, as a kid, I ignored the warning. Wow. I'm at the quarter-size hole and looking out to see whatever it was. It comes around the hole, and what I saw was bone-chilling.
Oh! Oh! What?
I bolt back and hide under my sleeping bag while my cousin does the same. This thing decided to stop moving and start looking at us again. I hid under the covers and spent every ounce of energy being scared. And then
there's one fundamental thing that I'm not understanding here. Right when I first saw that thing, help! Help! Help us! I mean, it's like 50 people in the inside. You're either gonna take your chance trying to stay quiet and just hope this thing doesn't kill you, or you're gonna at least, if you're gonna go, somebody gonna come out and see that junk, and then they could shoot it and do what they gotta do. It's just, I look at things from a black perspective. You know, when I'm threatened, I just yell automatically. I hear some, hey, who over there? Hey! You know, that's just me. I'm not like, oh Shh, we gotta be quiet. Like, it's certain situations for that, all right?
And then I finally fell asleep.
Oh, okay, so their way worked. Maybe my way would have got me 8. All right. So that thing just was standing over him all night. I'm never sleeping in a tent again if I'm this guy. Ever.
I woke up early, maybe around 5, and I decided to look around the tent to see if there was anything there. I see footprints, bare footprints that send shivers throughout my body. I saw the footprints move around the tent. This hit me hard because I was now realizing it wasn't a dream. As I further investigate the footprints, I noticed that it went off track. It went off to the rocky hills nearby where we were staying at. I followed the track to the hills, about a football field away from the house.
Why?
As I continue to follow the tracks, something strange and scary happens. It goes from 2 footprints walking for a while to footprints and handprints in the dirt starting to form. I found that kinda strange because no person would do that out here. As I followed the tracks further into the hills, the hands and feet started to get smaller and smaller. It then subtly changed into coyote paw prints. That is when I stopped and turned back home, first walking fast, then onto a full-on run. When I got back, I sat down on the back porch for a while and thought about telling my family, but I didn't think that they would believe me. In the end, I didn't tell anyone, even the cousin I woke up in the middle of the night.
He's like, we don't talk about what happened.
Well, that's my story. I urge you guys to not go into the Navajo reservation to go looking for them. You will bite off more than you can chew. We, my people, take these beings very seriously and do our best to not talk about them. Even though I broke this code, I just thought to warn you guys about them. Whoever is listening are the first people to hear this story. I had a few more stories to tell, but this is by far the scariest one I had.
Let's play. Let's read.
Number 1.
These are 2-sentence horror stories. That means they're gonna be quick, getting them off like hotcakes.
I was having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of dirt covering the coffin over my own screen.
Oh!
Number 2.
Buried alive.
I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window, until I heard it come from the mirror again.
Oh my God!
Number 3. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone.
Bro, I'm about to start crying. I am about to start crying. Look at my hand. Imagine you wake up and you grab your phone. Let me check Twitter, check my Insta. You go to your freaking camera roll. There's a picture of you. Like, sleep. Somebody freaking standing over you. Bro, how did this picture get in my phone, dude? Oh, I'm about to start crying. Guys, I told you, when I get creeped out, I live alone, dude.
Number 4. My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. Number 5.
Oh, you having nightmares, my guy.
I never go to sleep, but I keep waking up.
Oh!
Number 6.
What?
The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long, rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my scream. I sat bolt upright, relieved it was only a dream. But as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door.
Oh, shoot, bro. Yo, these are fire. Yo, I'm running. I'm jumping out a window. Oh my gosh. He had a nightmare. The last thing he saw was 12:07. He then proceeded to get bodied by some witch from Left 4 Dead. He wakes up from the dream, sees the clock say 12:05, at which point, if I could commandeer his physical entity, would have proceeded. Ooh! I'm out of the window. I'm doing 4 somersaults and I'm landing on the front lawn. Naruto running to the police station. You wake up like, what do? You just saw your death. You know what's about to happen in 60 seconds.
Number 7.
That was the most fireworks.
There's nothing like the laughter of a baby. Unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. Number 8.
Eggs, nah.
I begin tucking him into bed, and he tells me, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed."
Oh!
I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face. Until one day, when I realized that she was always looking just behind me.
Yeah, you're dead. Oh, this is number 10.
A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs.
Yeah, we saw this. I see why this was number 10. I don't like this.
Time to rise and shine. You deserve an oat of the highest caliber. Won't you try my wheat?
No.
Get some grains, friend.
No.
My barley is top of the shelf. I'm a man of my word.
What the freak are we watching? What is that? You what, mate? This week is called True Paranormal Activity Horror Story. It was uploaded by Horror Shorts Party, one of my favorite animators. This was sent to us by Hey Chan's Apples, I think that's how you say it, and it said we watched it at night and it was disturbing. So, let's jump straight in, shall we? So, Australian, bruh, like, I think I was born in Australia and I just didn't even know. Don't you think so? Outback.
This is the most terrifying thing that has ever happened to me. I want to share my story with the world, now that I have closure.
Oh.
It all started...
It is my favorite voice actor, Terrence Nicholson. Yo, this dude is fire, man. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say.
I immediately grabbed my cell phone to call the cops, but my hands were trembling so much that I actually wasn't capable of dialing anything. Trevor, I am not loving it!
A couple years ago when I was living with my girlfriend, who we'll call Sarah for the sake of the story. I remember we were both in the living room watching a movie. We usually did movie nights on Fridays, and it was my turn to select which movie we get to watch. I was personally a horror fanatic, so I chose a horror film.
Good pick.
It was pretty late in the night when this occurred, so it really made the movie that much more intense. Sarah wasn't really into the horror genre, so you can imagine the kind of reaction she had throughout the movie. Midway into the movie, Sarah asked if I could walk her to the bedroom. I reply by saying, sure, after the movie's done.
You know I don't like horror. Please just walk me to the bedroom. I'm scared, Trevor.
We can leave when the movie's done. I sat through your whole movie last week, so it's only fair that you finish mine.
Please don't do this to me. I'm really scared, Trevor.
Quit being a...
Hey, you don't want to focus on the movie? There's other stuff for you to focus on, baby.
Don't do this to me. I'm really scared, Trevor.
Quit being a chicken. I'm not leaving the couch till this movie's done.
Hey, he kind of...
I hate you!
Dang!
Sarah angrily gets up and heads to the bedroom on her own while I...
When your mom tell you can't get that new CoryxKenshin merch?
I hate you!
When McDonald's shake machine broke?
I hate you!
Sarah angrily gets up and heads to the bedroom on her own while I continue watching the movie and mentally prepare myself for the argument that awaited me. About 10 minutes later, my throat begins to itch, so I decide to get a bottle of water in the kitchen. As I stood up from the couch, I get startled as I see Sarah standing in the darkness of the hallway. Sarah, you scared me. I thought you were in bed sleeping. Sarah just stands there with her eyes wide open, gazing into my eyes with her emotionless expression, almost like she was looking into the depths of my soul. I assumed she was still upset about earlier, so I said, "I'll be waiting in bed," as I casually walk past her. As I open the bedroom door, I see Sarah laying in bed asleep.
Whoa!
My mind raced with mixed emotions of confusion and absolute horror. I could have sworn I just saw her. I decide to peek outside the hallway, only to see nothing. This can't be real. I could have sworn I just saw her.
You did.
I must be hallucinating.
You did.
I just need to stop watching scary movies this late at night. I disregard what had just occurred and crawled into bed with Sarah.
Make sure that's the real one.
At 3 a.m. in the morning, I wake up to a loud sound which sounded like glass being shattered. I noticed Sarah was no longer in bed with me, which I found quite bizarre as it was very uncharacteristic for her to be awake at this time of night. I could hear weird noises coming from the washroom outside the bedroom. I cautiously get up and began to approach the washroom. I could hear Sarah in there. It sounded like she was talking to someone, or something.
A voodoo chant.
I opened the door, only to discover the most terrifying thing I had ever laid eyes on. I can see Sarah standing in the bathtub covered in blood. She had smashed the mirror and used the broken shards to lacerate her body entirely. She then began yelling the words, "I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!" Her voice was demonic. I was thoroughly convinced that this was not my girlfriend and that she had been possessed by some sort of evil entity.
Yeah.
I stood there quivering, not being able to move a muscle out of shell shock. Sarah then pulls the shower curtain, unveiling a message on the wall which spelled, "I hate you."
I get it.
Written in blood.
I heard you.
My legs go completely numb as I collapse to the floor. Sarah then picks up a...
How many of y'all, when you get scared, literally fold yourself like an omelet? Sarah? Sarah, oh my gosh, what's happening?
Sarah then picks up a large piece of the broken mirror and yells one last time in her demonic voice, "I hate you!" She then pierces the shard across my chest repeatedly, stabbing and stabbing and stabbing.
Oh my gosh!
I remember seeing a bright white light as my life flashed before me. That's when I open my eyes and wake up to a movie playing in the living room. This isn't the horror movie I played earlier. It must have been a movie Sarah put on. I checked the time and it was exactly 3 a.m. I looked to my right only to see Sarah staring dead at me with a grimacing look. What's wrong, Sarah?
This is the third time you fell asleep to the movie that I picked on movie night. I hate you.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say it.
Sarah?
Run!
Sarah?
Do y'all see why this man is my favorite voice actor? That I really enjoyed that animation. What? They're really just dropping us in here. More backrooms footage. Uh-oh. They try to get you with the zooms. Wait. Don't do it. What's going on here? Don't ask me. This dude is some sort of infinite water park or something. Oh. Why would you slide down that, dude? That's on you. The lobby. Uh-oh. Look how... Oh, never mind. This is looking more reminiscent of that first video now. Barring the walls and the carpet. But everything else. That scared me a little bit. Let me explain why that scared me. The person holding the camera wasn't screaming, wasn't gasping or anything. I thought the footsteps we were hearing was his. You getting chased by that and you not even screaming? Who runs from this and they not even screaming? Doom guy? Oh my... Nah, that's... Come on. Blatant, obvious trap. You don't run down no straight corridor. He dead. He is dead. Oh! Look how he fell. Smiling woman.
I was 10 years old, and I was home alone. But that wasn't a big deal because we lived in a small city. My mom and dad were at my grandma's house. I couldn't go because I was sick. It was around 9 p.m. when I was about to go to sleep.
Okay.
My room was really small, and it only had one window facing my bed. That window to me was kind of scary, because when you're a little kid, your imagination can sometimes go wild.
Where are your curtains at?
At that time, it wasn't my imagination, though. Like I said, I was about to go to bed when I heard a loud scream coming from outside. It was really scary, but I tried to be quiet so I could listen to what was going on outside. Nothing was happening, though. It was really quiet. Like nothing had happened at all. Quieter than normal, actually. Some time had passed, and everything seemed okay, so I just laid down and tried to sleep. 1 hour later, I heard that loud scream again, but this time, it seemed to be closer. I froze. I was so freaked out I couldn't even move. 30 minutes later, again, the same scream.
I ain't just about to keep sitting here. She home alone, so it's only one thing for her to do. All right? Now, y'all, some of y'all already know what I'm about to grab. Hold on. You want to keep screaming outside of my window? Huh? Don't worry. I got the antidote for all of that. Now, if y'all want to act all crazy, we can act crazy. Now, the cops is on their way.
At that point, I was about to cry. I don't know why, but that scream wasn't just a scream. It was at this high pitch, and it was just so creepy. Finally, 15 minutes later, I saw something at that window. It was a really skinny woman. I was so happy for some reason. She was smiling, and her smile was so big and creepy. When I saw her, I started crying, and she started screaming again. I was horrified. She was just looking at me, smiling and screaming for the whole night. The next morning, my parents came back home, and I told them everything. They called the police, and the police found out that my window, that was facing my bed, was broken. But it didn't seem like it was broken with some sort of weapon, but as if it were broken by a really high pitch.
I got so many questions. She doing all of that screaming. None of the other neighbors heard. She waited till the entire next morning for her parents to come home. You expect me to believe that? And then what the freak were the parents doing at grandma's house all night? Playing cards? Next one is something different, alright? It's called Midnight Jog, and it was uploaded by True Horror Stories POV. Now, this was sent to me months ago, and usually when people send me good ones, like I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's a good one. I bookmark it on Twitter, but I can't find who sent me this. So if you sent me this, here's a Nutrigrain bar. This is just for you. This isn't the same Nutrigrain bar that I give to everyone. Dark is free. All right. So you're going out for a midnight jog. You're trying to get kidnapped. I don't know why you would do this. Buy a treadmill. Go to a gym. There are safer ways to do this. And I'm sorry. This is just the world that we live in. All right? You just don't. You can't do certain things. Huh? What language is that? And it's a woman too? Bruh. You for real about to get. Like, it's too many just. Oh my god!
Accident apa?
Watch out for that guy that ran in front of you. Where the freak? Where did he go? Yo, this is creepy as freak, bro. Yo, this is creepy, bro. I don't know if it's the sound effects. Yeah, I think it might be the sound effects. I'm tearing up right now. Dude ran in front, turned. Okay. No, I'm tripping. My bad. Let me calm down. Let me relax. Y'all thirsty? I got some water. I say my grace. Yeah, this channel is lit. Stop turning away from him. Keep your eye on. Keep your. Oh my god! What the fuck? Have you ever seen somebody back up that fast? This man said something. Yo, can we run that back? All right, this is the last time I'm pausing it. It's last time. That, oh my gosh, bro. Run into the street. I'm running into the street at this point. I'd rather get hit by a car. Why are you going to the darker? I can't see anything. Samuro. Oh! Where are the people? Don't get in an elevator. Oh my god. Big mistake. Oh, I thought I saw. Oh, that's her. He is on a hoverboard. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Bro, it hasn't been one individual person. Oh my God! Why is he backing up? Oh, that was so good. That was so good. It makes it scarier that he backs up. Like, come at me at least. Don't back up. I'm not equipped. It confuses my brain. Like, he just backing up. Yo, I love that. That was true horror stories POV. Bravo. Yeah, I might get a 10-week off of that. Let's do it. Hulu presents Huluween Film Fest. The Hug. Yo. Hey.
Slow down.
Yo, this is like Chuck E. Cheese, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yo. Pandory's Pan Pizza Palace. Yo. This how the FNAF movie.
Now let's make the panda put on a show for us.
What? I didn't hear what he said. Oh, make the panda put on a show for us. Okay.
Oh, hold on, guys. Pandora's on his dinner break. He'll be back in an hour.
Oh, come on. Really, dude?
Yeah, really. What do you think this is?
He off. He freaking.
Sorry, kid. It's dinner time. Even pandas gotta eat.
It's a freaking robot. It's my birthday, and I want a panda show now. Yeah!
Hold up. Whose mans is this? You got your little gang back there. We got hair slicked to the side, emo boy. And then she just back there looking like she can hack your whole IP address.
Now. Yeah!
Listen, you little
kid. Pizza's here.
Okay, no, form a line.
Oh, what the? All right. Okay, that was uncalled for. Kid. What? This dude got sleight of hand. Pickpocket level 100.
All right, first of all, plates away from the pizza. There we go.
Yo, don't do it. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Pandory the Panda!
Why did he do that? Ew, 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 ew. Ew! This is security guard, not...
Hi, I'm Pandory the Panda. What's your name?
Aiden.
Oh, that's a pretty name. Do you want me to put on a show for you?
No one sees this? What?
Sure.
Great! But first, you gotta come give me a big fat
No! No, kid, please! Aiden, I don't like you. You got that dumb look on your face like you're about to do something dumb. But Aiden, if you go to hug that robot, it's the last thing you ever... Is that even a robot, though? Is that even an animatronic, though? Y'all saw how his eyes darted like that. Everybody spamming the comments. Aiden, don't do it!
Oh, come on! Don't be shy.
No, please. No. No, Aiden. Aiden Pierce, you're dead. You're done. Oh, he's getting excited. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. You're gone. Scream. Scream. He about to back up.
All right. Now give me a...
Oh!
Hey! Hey! You're hurting me! I can't breathe! Help! Somebody! Help!
We told you, Aiden! We told you! Oh!
Help! Somebody!
Nobody saw this?
Woo! Somebody! Help!
He done, coach. He done.
All right, everybody calm down. We got it. There's one for you. Don't drop that.
Theme song.
Yeah, there you go. Ah, look what you did.
Oh! Say something.
There you go.
Say something. I'm giving it up on you.
Where's Aiden? Aiden, come over here right now.
Oh, no.
This is how he stiff arm my man Pizza though. My dude just eating his little slice. Yo, move, kid. That little stiff arm. Get out the freaking way. Bro, look how he going to pizza.
Oh, no.
What you about to do with that? No.
Oh.
He's in the suit. Oh! Oh my gosh! This next one. Whoo! Okay, first of all, before I start this, I know y'all done seen that Siren Head video going around TikTok/Twitter. I tried to warn y'all weeks ago. I said Siren Head is coming. This next one is called Origin of the Siren Head, and it was uploaded by SCP Animated. Now this was sent to us by Esk over on Twitter, who said, good luck going outside. Well, good thing I won't be going outside, buddy. Frick you think you thought? See, sirens, every time I hear them, it got me messed up now. I can't listen to sirens the same.
Of course it would decide to come back today. Of all days.
Look at this.
Any foggy day is fair game. But today, if it was smart enough to keep track of time, I'd say it was mocking me.
Yo.
It would have been easy to stay home that day.
His voice acting lit.
Maybe do something useful. Help pond the fields, or hang the washing up to dry like Ma asked. But the sun was so warm and inviting. A perfect summer day like that couldn't be wasted. There's nothing but critters and mischief out there.
Right.
What really sent me into the woods that day was naivete, bravery, and a girl named Caroline.
It's not her.
Jackson, here.
It's not her.
Jackson, come.
Her voice was muffled, staticky, or maybe she was just further away from the spot where we said we'd meet. It was quiet. No bird calls or squirrels scurrying up and down the tree trunks.
Where are the
I
squirrels?
called to her a few times, but she just kept calling for me to come. Milo was still on edge, and I was starting to feel tense too. That could have been when things went wrong. After a few minutes, I was worried that she had hurt herself and needed my help, so I went off in the direction of her voice.
Calling you like
deeper
that?
into the woods. Then Milo started barking the loudest I'd ever heard him, and darted back and forth around me. I panicked and backed up too quickly, tripping over a root and falling. A sharp pain shot up my leg. From the forest floor, I looked up at the canopy, and my jaw dropped. Standing at least 40 feet tall was the nastiest combination of man and machine I'd ever seen. Its arms and legs were so thin, I could see the outlines of veins and bones beneath the skin. There wasn't a bit of flesh on its torso either. It looked like a vacuum-sealed skeleton. But the creepiest part was its head. Or lack of a head. Atop its neck were a pair of sirens, facing in opposite directions. No eyes or ears, but it did have mouths inside those sirens.
Jackson.
Oh!
I scrambled to my feet and ran with all the strength I had. Milo bulked by my side, just as afraid as I was, hearing the deafening sounds of trees cracking around me, their enormous trunks splintering and crashing to the ground. That's when the siren started blaring from the creature's head. My muscles burned and my lungs screamed for air as I burst through the clearing of our east field. Ma was standing by the truck on the far side, her mouth open in disbelief. I'm sure she could have felt the ground shaking from a mile away. Pa was already running towards me with a shotgun, but as he saw the horror that came behind me, he stopped dead in his tracks. Eyes wide, he pointed to the entrance to the tornado shelter built under the house. Ma broke out of a trance and scrambled towards the shelter too. The sirens blared on, though ironically there was no tornado. The door flew open and Pa dove inside. Milo leaped in ahead of me, and I stumbled in a few seconds later. It took a few beats for me to realize Ma hadn't come stumbling through the door behind me.
Oh!
She was running as quickly as she could manage, wild eyes staring right into mine, screaming the whole way. But the thing was faster than her. Its final step toward her shook the ground so intensely, I thought the house was going to come down on top of us. She was knocked off her feet, and its massive hand came down on top of her. I looked away. I was transfixed. I'd never seen such helplessness and pain on his face. Ma cried out my name as it lifted her up, then turned to walk back towards the woods. We couldn't do anything but watch.
Jackson, come.
Milo, come on. We got an old score to settle.
Dang.
There hasn't been a day in my life I haven't thought about that morning. All these years. It's been just you and me, Milo. And now we're going to finish this. Wherever you've been all these years, I'm sure you've only hurt people, taken others who were loved, torn families apart. I bet nobody's tried hunting you the way you hunt people, though. And I bet I'm one of the only ones who ever got away from you. You know what that means? I know you. And I've got nothing left to lose. I hope you're ready to meet your maker, Siren Head.
Jackson, come.
You took my mother. You took Caroline. How many other voices have you stolen, freak?
Hey. Bro, you need more. You need an RPG. Oh. Dang. Dude got bodied that quick.
Milo. Come, Milo.
Dang. Now this next one is called A College Horror Story, and it's another one by Llama Arts. I see you've been putting in work. Now this was sent to us by Kyrie Supreme, and he said, "Welcome back, my man. This is for you." Kyrie, I appreciate you for the welcome back, my guy. And I would also appreciate if you slice that like button. Kyrie. Do it. It's good to be back.
It was an early morning. My campus didn't offer housing and I lived about a half a mile from school, so I started my journey as usual while playing on my phone. I glanced up to see an old man heading towards me on a bicycle. Normally, I'd
Excuse me? You're not about to be riding a bike with a suit? Where do I even start? What do I even start? You might as well cut them 3 strands of hair off, big fella. Why are you riding a bike at 99 years old? You gotta... You got a suit on, riding your freaking mongoose bike. Your bow tie is purple.
Step aside to let bikers and skaters pass, but he braked instead. I stopped too, wondering if there was something wrong. He walked up to me and said,
"Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you."
Get back!
I felt chills instantly. I didn't know what to think. I just looked up at him with a fearful and confused expression.
Why are you standing there?
I was gathering up the courage to tell him that I was late for class and I should go, but before I could say anything, he said,
"Get off the grass!"
Looking down, I noticed I'd stepped over towards the road and onto the grass. I stepped off slowly and he said,
"You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?"
He raised his finger and asked me what my name was. I told him, and he replied,
"Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you."
The same chills ran through my body again, but before I could say anything, the man said,
"Get off the grass! You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?"
I looked down to see that I was back on the edge of the sidewalk again. This had to be deja vu. He asked for my name once more. I said my name again, but he interrupted me before I could finish.
I love the Easter eggs. That's that freaking nasty Snapchat kid from that one episode.
He told me his grandchildren are down the road and needed gas money. I told him I didn't have any spare change or any change at all for that matter. He continued to ask me again and I gave him the same answer. Eventually I headed towards my school. I turned to see if he was still there, but he was gone. As I was walking, I approached the intersection. There was a truck on its side. It must have tipped over while turning the corner.
He's a ghost. Woo! It says llama. What? You stupid llama.
If you want to help support the channel, head on over to the brand new Llama Arts merch store. It has new stuff available like updated t-shirt designs, a mug from the Sleepover Story episode, an embroidered hoodie, a llama pin, and even a llama plushie. All of these items can be found at crowdmade.com. Links are in the description.
Hey, get your money, llama. Your animations is beast. You deserve it. But I have a question. Wasn't that kid in college? Why do you look 12?